Hola. Hi. Colby's watching me. I'm vlogging, obviously. We just went and, I don't know what he did. We're at City Hall. I just went and cashed my check, and as per usual, my bank was giving me kind of a hard time. They do that. But yeah. I've got today and tomorrow off, so we're just out being busy. Like, I deposited $330 into my account because I'm awesome, and I was only going to keep 20 of it just in case, because my debit card is ruined and I can't get money out. And even though I was depositing $330, I still had to show my ID to withdraw the 20. You don't need to show your ID to deposit money, but to withdraw you do. And like, I get that it's part of their whatever, but it was still kind of silly. There are news vans everywhere. There's this guy right here talking on his phone, KSDK, whatever that is, Channel 5 News. And then, what was the one that was over there? Fox News. Fox News is over on the other side of the City Hall thing. So, I don't know if there's a big story going on or what, but we'll see. Those are the shorts that I want to get. We have them at Target, but they're like $12. I'm not going to show you her shorts because that's weird. Actually, I want her shorts. Those are the shorts I wanted to get to go to the gym, but now I don't go to the gym. Little Munchkin's child care right there. Those people are terrible. When I first moved down here and I was having a really... Oh, here's the other side. Oh well. I wonder if they closed down. It doesn't look the same. When I first moved down here a couple years ago, I was having a really hard time finding a job. And we used to live right near here, and so I would... I didn't have a car, obviously, so I would just walk around, and like I went to the hospital and like the gas stations, the daycare centers and stuff, just looking for work. And I put in an application with Little Munchkin's Daycare, and you know, I don't really have any previous experience other than that I was a camp counselor at a Kinder Kids YMCA camp for daytime, and like, I have little sisters, but it's one of those jobs where you don't need any prerequisites or anything like that. Oh, that lady has a little dog in a basket. That was cute, her bike. But yeah, so I went in, filled out my application, and turned it in, and then they gave me a call, and they wanted me to come in and do a working interview, which basically means that instead of the normal sit-down interview process, they were gonna just, you know, have me for like half an hour and see how I was with the kids and stuff. So, you know, the day of my interview, I walked there and I checked in with the main lady, and she was gonna have me in the infant room, and but I guess they only had 2 infants there that day, and they were both sleeping, so she was like, all right, well, we're gonna bring you into the toddler room. So I go in the toddler room, and there's 2 women in there already working, and there's like 10 or 11 kids, and they had just come in from outside, so, you know, they had me line up the kids and at the sink and wash their hands and get them ready for snack time. And then I helped pass out the snacks and make sure everyone ate and stuff. And then shortly after that, they both just left and left me alone with all these kids. And I was just like, okay. And by this time, over half an hour had gone by, and so it was nap time, and so they told me that, you know, make sure each kid has a cot, and that the cots are all like evenly spread out, and make sure that they're laying down, and if they have a hard time sleeping, you know, pet their back, or just, you know, whatever. And so I was just in there, and they all fell asleep pretty well, except for this one kid, so I was just hanging out next to his cot, and he was really cute. And now like 45 minutes had gone by since I got to the place, so like they had been out of the room for 15 minutes, and I was just, you know, like, okay, I'm supposed to get out of here, and then an hour went by, and still nothing, and finally, the the lady that I...
Oh my, she's coming over here.
Her pants can't even zip. Did you see that? That was gross. Anyway, being a judgmental Nancy over here. Oh, there's a lot of people in there. We're at Quick Trip. Anyway, so this lady who wasn't the one that I had checked in with in the first place, this lady comes in and she's like, oh, are you Janice? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you can go. Like, just like that. And then the other two ladies came back and I was like, okay. And then I waited for a phone call back because I figured, I was there for over an hour, with the kids, and I did an awesome job. I'm great with kids. And so they never called, and so after a couple of weeks I called them back and they were like, oh, we decided that we just aren't going to hire anyone for the position. And I was like, really? So then another couple months goes by. Well, it was like 3 months, and I figured that my resume would have been off of the record by now, so I went back in to reapply just in case, and there were 2 new girls who were working there, and they even told me. One of them, it was like her first week, and the other one had been there for about a month. They were both 16 years old. They were girls in high school, and I was furious because my resume still was on record when they were both hired, and I was pissed, and that's my story of why I hate that daycare center. So we just got out of QT, which is like an awesome gas station, and we used to go there every night after work back when I first moved here, and one of our favorite attendants was still there, awesome bald guy, but I was looking at the donuts and look what I found. Doesn't it look pretty? It was the last one. There were other ones that had the white frosting with yellow stripes, and I was like, ew. But I like this one. It matches what I'm wearing today. So that's really all I want to say. I want to show you my awesome donut. So we're in PetCo. I had to get a bunch of wet food for the kitten because he's super fussy, and Colby found this cat toy for cats. Go figure. I'm trying to find a cheap carrier because I have to catch outside cat go. And all the bigger ones are pretty expensive, and so are the cloth bag ones, so I'm probably just going to get her one of the PetCo boxes for like $7.99. I still have to catch her and defleet her, obviously, so waiting on that. Ferrets are sleeping. There's a glare. Sleeping ferret. They redid the inside of this place, so here's all the little mouses. Whoa, what are you doing, buddy? I'm scaring them. What are you doing? Ow. Hi. I will name you Bob. And you will be lovely.
There's one out here.
They're all babies. Oh, look. Chilling.
Drop your camera there.
And you will be Ted.
Little bearded dragon. He's missing his tail. And there's more little dudes.
There's a frog. Little frogs. I love coming to PetCo. I'm weird like that. Yeah, the ferrets are all sleeping. Oh, here we go. Snakes. Ooh! Oh, he's a big one.
Big stinker.
You don't fit in there. Yeah, he's a real big one. He's pretty. I can see your feet in the reflection of the glass. Right over there.
What are you doing?
Go ahead. I'm gonna keep looking at snakes. Oh wow, there's 3 of them. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. 3 heads. They're cuddling. I didn't know snakes cuddled. What else we got? There's not much else to look at. Oh, there's hermit crabs in there. But here's a guy sleeping. So yeah, that's it for now. Our adventures in PetCo. Gonna go home and feed the kitten, the super fussy kitten. Bye! All the dog treats and the big scary horsefly. And the chocolate chip cookies for a dog. Chocolate. It smells really good. It's weird.